Gather round, my loves, for I'll tell you a tale that'll make your spirit soar. It's the story of a young man named Joseph, whose life took an unexpected twist. In the land of Canaan, where mountains touched the sky and rivers flowed with life, there lived a man called Jacob. He had 12 sons and one beloved daughter, Rachel. But his heart ached because she was barren. So he prayed day and night for a child. Then one day, lo and behold, Rachel conceived and gave birth to a son, the one we know as Joseph. Overjoyed, Jacob made a special coat for him, a coat of many colors, symbolizing his love and joy. But Joseph's older brothers were filled with envy. Why did Jacob favor Joseph? They plotted and schemed, waiting for their chance to strike. One day, they told their father they needed Joseph's help on a chore, and Jacob agreed. But oh, my dears, their smiles were as sharp as knives. When Joseph reached the courtyard, his brothers grabbed him, tore off his colorful coat, and threw him into a nearby pit. It was deep and dark, and Joseph cried out for help. But no one came. Then suddenly, a group of traders arrived, and Joseph's brothers, thinking quickly, pulled him out of the pit and sold him to them. The coat was dipped in goat's blood and taken back to Jacob, who thought his beloved son was dead. Oh, how he wept and wailed. Meanwhile, Joseph was taken to Egypt, where he eventually ended up in the house of a man named Potiphar, who was one of Pharaoh's officials. Joseph worked hard and was soon promoted. But his master's wife falsely accused him of wrongdoing, and he was thrown into prison. Yet, even there, Joseph remained kind and helpful. He interpreted the dreams of his fellow prisoners and accurately predicted when they would be freed. Pharaoh, too, had troubling dreams, and after hearing about Joseph's gift of interpretation, summoned him to the palace. Despite his rough journey, Joseph stood before Pharaoh with dignity and interpreted the dreams, which forecasted 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh made him the ruler over all of Egypt. Joseph was given fine clothes, a golden chain, and he rode in his own chariot. And guess what, loves? Those very garments, the ones that symbolized envy and hatred, now represented honor and respect. 7 years passed with plenty, just as Joseph predicted. Then the famine struck, and people from all over, including Joseph's brothers, came to buy grain. Joseph, though he didn't recognize them, tested their hearts, knowing their true motives. Finally, he revealed himself, and they all lived happily ever after. The end. If this story inspires you, would you mind subscribing and sharing? Thank you for watching.